Ever pondered about the perfect moment to view the solar eclipse in your city? Well, let's dive into it. A solar eclipse is a spectacular celestial event that occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, casting a shadow on our planet. This alignment is a rare occurrence, making each solar eclipse a unique spectacle worth witnessing. Now, let's talk about the upcoming solar eclipse. The United States is poised for an extraordinary event, with several communities in southern Illinois being graced with the path of totality. This means they will witness the sun completely blanketed by the moon for a spellbinding few minutes. But what about those of us in the Chicago area? While Chicago and its surrounding suburbs are not directly on the path of totality, that doesn't mean we're left out of the show. Far from it. We're in for a captivating experience with an estimated 94% totality. This means that a majority of the sun will be covered by the moon, even if it's not a total eclipse. So, when exactly should you mark your calendars? The eclipse is set to occur on Monday, April 8th. The exact timing can vary depending on your specific location within the Chicago area, but the spectacle will unfold over a few hours in the afternoon. As the moon begins to edge over the sun, we'll start to see a partial eclipse, the moment of maximum eclipse, when the moon covers the largest part of the sun, will be a sight to behold, even if it's not a full eclipse. Remember, witnessing a solar eclipse is not just about the totality. Even a partial eclipse is a mesmerizing sight. The moon moving across the sun, gradually transforming the day into an eerie twilight, is a sight that sticks with you. It's a stark reminder of our place in the cosmos, a celestial dance that highlights the precision and beauty of our universe. So grab your eclipse glasses, find a comfortable spot, and get ready to feast your eyes on this rare celestial dance. Did you know that staring directly at the sun during a solar eclipse can lead to permanent eye damage? That's right, it's not a myth. As captivating as these celestial events are, safety should always be paramount. Just imagine millions of people across a narrow band in North America will be looking up into the sky when it darkens during the total solar eclipse on April 8th. But before you join them, remember that it's only safe to witness an eclipse with the naked eye during totality, that brief period of total darkness when the moon completely covers the sun. Now you might be wondering, what about sunglasses? Aren't they protective enough? The answer is a clear and resounding no. Regular sunglasses, binoculars, and telescopes without a proper solar filter can actually magnify light from the sun, making them unsafe. So what's the solution? Eclipse glasses. These are special glasses made specifically for viewing solar eclipses safely. But here's a word of caution. Not all eclipse glasses are created equal. Counterfeit glasses are out there, and they can be just as harmful as not wearing any protection at all. So where can you find legitimate eclipse glasses? Consider purchasing glasses from a local science museum or order online from a seller cleared on the American Astronomical Society's website. And how do you know if they are legitimate? Genuine eclipse glasses should block out ultraviolet light from the sun and nearly all visible light. When worn indoors, only very bright lights should be faintly visible, not your regular household items. Your glasses should also say they comply with ISO 12312 standards. Be aware, though, that fake suppliers can print this language on their products too, so it's always best to buy from a reputable source. If you have old eclipse glasses from past events and they aren't warped, scratched, or have holes, they are safe to reuse. So ensure your safety and make this celestial event a memorable one without risking your sight. Now you might be wondering, how long does this captivating spectacle last? Well, let's dive right into it. The path of the eclipse traces an arc across 3 countries: Mexico, Canada, and the United States. As the moon's shadow sweeps across our planet, it creates a celestial spectacle that transforms the day into an eerie twilight. However, the specifics of your viewing experience will depend on your location. In some areas, the eclipse will be total, meaning the moon will entirely obscure the sun. The sky will darken as if night has fallen in the middle of the day. This is what we call the path of totality, but remember, not all locations are created equal when it comes to eclipse viewing. For instance, certain communities in southern Illinois will be privileged to witness the sun completely eclipsed by the moon for a few precious minutes. Meanwhile, other locations like Chicago and its surrounding suburbs we'll only see a partial eclipse, with the moon covering around 94% of the sun. Yet even a partial eclipse offers a mesmerizing view, making the sun appear like a luminous crescent in the sky. Now on to the question of timing. The moon's shadow isn't stationary, it moves as it passes through different time zones. The exact moment to witness the eclipse will vary. Whether you're in Mexico, Canada, or the United States, you'll need to check local sources to find out the optimal viewing time for your area. As for the duration, the complete eclipse from start to finish will last about 2.5 hours. However, the period of totality, that magical moment when the moon fully covers the sun, will be much shorter. Depending on your location, totality can last just a few fleeting minutes. So, even if you're not in the path of totality, you're in for an unforgettable experience. Whether you witness the sun entirely cloaked by the moon or see it transformed into a radiant crescent, the solar eclipse is a celestial event like no other. So are you ready for this celestial treat? As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points. This Monday's solar eclipse will be a spectacle to behold, even for those in the Chicago area, who will experience an estimated 94% totality. It's essential, though, to ensure you're prepared to view this event safely to protect your eyes. Remember, your regular sunglasses won't cut it. Make sure to use Eclipse glasses from a reputable vendor, ensuring they meet the ISO 12312 standards. And don't worry if you have old glasses from previous eclipses. As long as they're in good condition, they're safe to reuse. The timing of the eclipse will depend on where you are, so stay informed. For those in the path of totality, it's an experience you'll remember for the rest of your lives. With these tips at your fingertips, you're all set to safely enjoy the solar eclipse. Remember, every eclipse is unique, so don't miss out on this incredible spectacle.